Hello and welcome to the Happy Hippie Intuitive. My name is Nina and I'm here to do your weekly reading. And this reading is going to be from the 14th to the 20th of March 2022. But before we get into the reading itself, I would like to remind you that these readings are general, so you must take what resonates and leave the rest. I will list all the cards I use below in the description box so you quick and easy can find them if there's something you like. I will also put timestamps below so you can jump straight to your reading once you have made your pick. If you like what I do, then please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't, and remember to click the bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. If you're interested in channeled work, if you are interested in communication with angels, spirit, source energy, star family and such, then I have another channel called Pure Light Awakening, and that will also be listed in the description box below so you can go over there and have a look. Now, without further ado, let's get into the reading of this week. So you have 3 decks to choose from as always, and also 3 crystals. So let us look at the decks here. Now, this deck over here for number 1 is called Spiritsong Tarot. Now, this one is called the African Goddess Tarot, and this one is called the Muse Tarot. Under number 1, we also today have a smoky quartz mini tower crystal. On number 2, we have a green fluorite octade. And on number 3, we have a pyramid today of Dalmatian. So, sink into your intuition. Ask your angels and guides to guide you to either number 1, 2, or 3. Pause the video if you need more time, because I will start in a moment and I will start with number 1. Removing number 3 and number 2. Okay, number 1, so if you picked this deck and this crystal, then this is the reading for you. I will put your smoky quartz crystal over here so it will be part of your reading. Now we're going to use this deck and we're going to pick 6 tarot cards as we always do for the weekly. And then we're going to pick, have some other cards as well, some oracle cards, and maybe some charms in the end. Today we'll see where we go, okay? But let us then shuffle a little bit first, to make sure that they are shuffled properly before we start. Let's see where we go, number 1. Hope you're all doing well, that you're maneuvering the energies that we are currently in. These are somewhat difficult times, I know, for many people. I got 3 that just popped over, so we'll look at those first. We got the 10 of feathers, which is the 10 of swords. Recovery, transformation is what the card says. I have the card of strength and also page of crystals. Okay. We'll pull some more cards here. 10 of shells, which is 10 of cups. We also got the wheel, wheel of fortune, and temperance. Beautiful. Underneath the deck, king of feathers. Okay. So, excuse me, number 1. I must say that all in all, the energy I get from this is very positive. Okay, the 10 of feathers, the 10 of swords is about, you know, it's the last of the swords. So the struggles are over. It's kind of the last leg before things are going to change, as it says, recovery and transformation. The other big transformation card is, of course, the death card, which is a huge transformation, but this is kind of, but that can be a life-changing transformation. Now, this one is more like you have struggled for a while with something particular, but now it's time, you know, we're done now. It's over, okay? And it's above the 10 of shells, which is the 10 of cups, which is the happy family life, as it says here as well, blessings and well-being. So that's beautiful. So that's kind of what you're stepping into now. You have the strength card, which is, of course, courage and endurance, which it says here. And the wheel of fortune is change and possibilities. So possibilities is what I kind of feel with this. The strength as in stepping into your power of the true you. And Page of Crystals is about ideas. It says here also discipline, but Page of Crystals is also someone that comes in with an offer, or that can be a symbol of a new offer coming towards you. The Temperance card is, of course, about balance and harmony. But it can also be about healing and recovering, okay? King of Feathers is the King of Swords here. And the King of Swords is very logistic, things logically. And it's about justice as well. It's about someone who is kind of in control of their own mindset. Someone who is seeing things clearly, seeing things for what it is. So that's kind of what you have over here. I was encouraged to look underneath. Ace of Acorns, that's the Ace of Wands, creative force and confidence. So beautiful. So I feel like there's a new offer coming in any way, shape, or form for you. And whatever you have been struggling with previously, it's over now, okay? Or it's the last leg for you. So it will kind of make you feel happy in your own skin. It will kind of make you feel like you have reached a point where you can now start enjoying a little bit more, is what I feel here, number one. There's a change in the winds, and there's possibilities for you. So it says possibilities here, and it says ideas, and also an offer coming in here. Balance, standing in your strength, seeing things clearly, being happy in your own skin. So all in all, a very positive reading, I must say, number one. So I think I want to use this today, the Energy Oracle cards. It always gives very clear messages for me. I really like that deck, so let's use that one. Okay, to clarify a little bit more if there's any advice from Spirit regarding your life and your situation right now, number one. But with the Ten of Swords, I must say that I see that it's been a struggle, though. Caring connections. Okay, so there might be someone in your vicinity that wants to be part of your life now. Wants to come into your life. Wants to connect with you. And that might be also with this Ten of Shells, which is also kind of the happy home, family, happy relationship kind of card. So this might be, of course, a relationship reading. You must take this as it resonates. But it can also, of course, be colleagues and friends and family. So you have to take that as it resonates with you, number one. Seventh chakra. Okay, so connection upwards, connection with your spiritual team, opening up the chakra, the crown chakra. Maybe there is some, energy needed in that chakra right now. But it's also a message as in listen to your spirit team, though. So I don't know if that's something you're doing or if that's something you need to do. Oh, cornucopia. So that is, of course, abundance. The card of abundance. This is beautiful, number one. All tied up. Yeah, that's maybe the feeling you've been having with this Ten of Swords here. Underneath the thinking man. Kind of the same as the King of Feathers over here. So I don't know. Well, we will swap these two around. It kind of belongs on top of that one, I feel. Yeah, so there might have been a situation where you kind of felt like you were tied up. You couldn't see the way out. Kind of like the Eight of Swords as well here. So yeah, but I feel like it's in the past, though. Or at least that you're on the last leg of it. I don't feel like this is going to be something that's going to continue. I feel like it's done. Or you're kind of just taking the last steps out of that and then into something new here. There's abundance and there's a new offer, change and possibilities, blessings, balance and harmony, caring connection. So there looks like there's something happening this coming week and maybe also longer that's going to change up the energies that you have been in from before. I feel a very positive feeling when I see these cards, number one. I feel like this is... yeah, this is good to me. It looks very good to me. So let us also pull some mini cards today, some Chakra Love, and then some charms in the end. Let's see where we go. Some last messages from Spirit for you. Yeah. So let's see, number one, peace In stillness, the answer will be revealed. Crown chakra again. Clear quartz is a crystal that they say that you can use here. So again, they need you to communicate. And clear quartz, like this one here, it helps me a lot when I communicate. So that's definitely something you can use. And also amethyst. But anyway, 7th chakra. So they're saying again that there's something about your crown chakra. There might be some healing needed or energy needed into that chakra for you, or opening up or focusing on that chakra to gain that contact with spirit. Now also love. Love is a verb, so make it your most treasured action. So heart chakra and rhodonite is a crystal you can use there. So opening up your heart to someone, it's the caring connection and the love. So for some of you, this is definitely has to do with the love connection, whether it be a current connection or a new connection, that you have to take that as it resonates. But at least a loving relationship is coming your way, I feel, very much so this coming week, number 1. Last card. The only illusion is separation. Chakra balance in general, unity. Blue lace agate, amethyst, and new jade is what they're saying that can help you here. So this is about chakra balancing in general. And you also have the temperance card with balance and harmony. So there might be something in your chakra system is going to need some balancing now, number 1. So I would sink down and I would meditate and I would look into that. I would open up my heart for this loving connection that's coming in. If there's something left with this tied up feeling or this 10 of Swords feeling, then deal with that now in the beginning of the week and then kind of let it go, okay? And so you have lots of blessings and possibilities coming your way, I feel. It's going to open up something for you, a new offer coming towards you, okay? So let us pull a couple of charms in the end today, number 1. So you have the hand of Fatima, which is protection, which is you are safe, okay? The hand of protection. You have a shooting star here, so that's blessings coming your way. Flower telling me you're growing. You have this North Node. So are you following your bliss? Are you following your potential? Are you following what you came here to do, number 1? Is this the time for you to step into that where you truly follow your passion? Just a question. You have a mitten here, a blue mitten, so that is winter for me. But it's also about being outside, being out in nature, putting on the mittens and going outside even though it's cold. For some people, of course, if you are living, of course, further down on the planet, it's just kind of an invitation to get outside, I guess, into nature. Now you have a peace again here, peace and also the olive branch. So someone might be making their peace with you. If this situation with all tied up had to do with a conversation or with a person that you have had some struggle with, I would say that this is an invitation from them that they want to clear this up. Maybe that's the caring connection. So maybe there's a healing happening, as the Temperance card says, in a relationship right now. So take that as it resonates with you, number 1. You got a train here, so that might be some travel happening for you this week. And you also have the harp here, which is, of course, an invitation for more music in your life. Music can also help us with moods. It can help us move our physical form. It can help us get into meditation. So use music in different ways in your life, and also to lift your spirits. And music can be used for so many things. Or if you're someone who used to play an instrument, maybe it's time to pick that instrument back up, okay? So I feel like that was it for you, number 1. I wish you a pleasant week moving forward. Until the next time I see you. Bye. Okay, number 2. So if you pick this deck and this crystal, this is the reading for you. I will put your crystal up here so it will be part of your reading, and I will choose 6 cards from this deck for the coming week for you, number 2. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're maneuvering the energies that we're currently in. I know that it's been a struggle for many people around the planet right now. With that, I would say remember to stay in the heart frequency. Remember to log off and not maybe watch all the news right now. Take time to log off and just be with you. And remember that you're a spiritual being having a human experience, okay? So find your breath and sink down meditation. That's what I would say. Let's choose 6 cards for you. Daughter of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. Son of Pentacles. Wow, 9 of Cups, beautiful. The Sun, wow. Looks like it's going to be a good week for you. Son of Wands and the Emperor. Wow. Underneath, 2 Pentacles, balance. Okay, so let's look at this. So Daughter of Cups is, of course, Page of Cups. Son of Pentacles, that is the Knight of Pentacles. You have the 9 of Cups, the Sun card, the Knight of Wands, and the Emperor. So I would say there's a lot of energy in these cards here. The Sun, of course, radiant, lots of energies. The Knight of Pentacles is a slow-moving knight, but still a knight. Now you have the Knight of Wands. He's not slow. He's very much forceful. And the Emperor sitting strongly on his throne here. 9 of Cups being the card of happy, kind of personal happiness and personal achievement and personal abundance. And the 2 Pentacles is balancing. So the only thing I feel like has to do with the balance here is actually these 2 cards right here. Because the Son of, or the Knight of Wands is someone who's very forceful, very, strong, lots of energy. But the Knight of Pentacles is someone who's moving slowly and who's kind of taking one step at a time. So that's the only thing I would say with the balance here, that you might be needing some balance in your using energy, spending your energy, okay? So make sure that you have the balance in that. You don't spend too much. If you have spent a lot of energy, then spend a lot of time inwards to regain new energy, okay? Just to have that said. The Sun card kind of trumps everything in the tarot deck. That is the most positive tarot card you can get. So there's a lot of strength here, a lot of sun, a lot of, I see the yellow here. The yellow cup, the yellow sun, and the kind of the yellow sun here, and the yellow cups here, and the yellow in the pentacle. There's a lot of sun energy, okay? That's what I feel here. And I feel like there's a lot of want, a lot of drive, a lot of initiative, a lot of creativity in this. Now, the Page of Cups can also be someone that comes in with a new love, okay? It can be the card of new love, but it can also be significant for the inner child, okay? Just to have that said, so you have to take that as it resonates with you. But if it is the inner child, it's together with the Sun over here. So then I would say, if you have been having some issues regarding healing your inner child, I would say that you are reaching a point now where that's going to be resolved, is what I feel here, because it's together with the Sun, okay? If you still feel like you have something to do there, something that you need to feel through, then of course, by all means, do that. But I do feel like you're come to a point now where I feel like you're getting to the point where you're going to be done with that now, okay? But of course, the Page of Cups, as I said, it can also be new love coming towards you. And it doesn't have to be love as a relationship, two people. It can be a loving offer. It can be an offer of a job. It can be an offer of friendship. It can be an offer of like an invitation to something, okay? Or it can just be love coming towards you from a friend, family member, colleague, take that as it resonates. But there's 2 knights coming in here, and knights are also, the forcefulness or the drive towards something. And the pentacle is representative of the earth element, which is your ground pillars, which can be work, which can be money, and it can also be health, okay? Now, the wands are representative for your energy, for your drive, for your passion, okay? So there's something that I feel like you want to do, maybe within work or within a hobby or within your health, that there's some sort of change here that you want happening. You have the Emperor, which is someone who sits on his throne and he's really in his own power. And you have that together with the Nine of Cups. So I feel like you have come to a point now where you have stepped into your power, and where I feel like you have come to the place where I don't care what other people think of me. I'm standing in my own power now, or they are inviting you to get there, okay? So you have to take that as it resonates with you. But these cards from me is someone who says, you know what? You can feel whatever you want to about me, but I will stand in my power. I will do my thing, and it has nothing to do with you, okay? You do your thing, I do my thing. You know, just let me be kind of thing, okay? So that's kind of the energies I feel here. But let us pull some oracle cards here as well, number 2. Oops. There was many that just popped over, but there was very many. Should I take all of... Okay, yeah, they want me to take all of them, so I have to. Angel of Strength. Wow, again with the strength and that fiery energy, even the Lion Leo energy, it was just the Sun energy. Wow. Man holding a heart together with the Daughter of Cups here. So there might be definitely some loving offer coming towards you. Door to Spirit. So they're again encouraging you to stay in touch with your spiritual team here. Door to Value. Wow. And then also rest and rejuvenation. Okay, so with that I would say, because I feel like all this energy in this reading today, as I said, number 2, and I said that there is maybe a balance needed in how much energy you spend on something. So you have that strength, and as I said, you have that initiative feeling that you want something to go forward, and the Door to Value. Maybe you're seeing the possibilities for something to move forward within your work, within your hobby, within your health. You're seeing kind of the end goal, and you're really pushing towards that goal. And that's all well. But what they're saying here, don't forget to rest. So it is about the balance here, okay? And I see underneath here is the Seven of Pentacles, which is you have planted the seed and it's starting to grow, but it can also be the card of impatient. So they're asking you to be patient and make sure that you have that balance so you don't spend all your energy out, okay? That's important. Yeah, I would say that is a big message in the balance thing here, but there's also a message of love coming towards you. And there is also, yeah, I have a feeling of a lot of energy, a lot of want to do stuff, a lot of forward movement with all of this energy here, especially with the Sun card and the Son of Wands and also Angel of Strength here. I feel like there's how can I explain that? There's a feeling of achievement. There is a feeling of doing. There's a feeling of forward movement. There's a feeling of strength. There is a feeling of action, is what I would say. Okay. So I think that was most of the messages here. We will do also the Chakra Love cards and some charms in the end today. Sorry, I just lost my words a little bit. So some Chakra Love cards first. Okay, that one wanted to pop over. Grounding. Of course, that makes sense. Sink your roots deep. Connect to the heart of the earth. Root chakra, and red jasper might be a crystal that you can use. So again, rest and rejuvenation and also grounding. That makes sense with all this energy that you have right now, number 2, okay? Definitely. But I mean, it looks like, you know, there's all sorts of possibilities for this week for you. But remember to balance, remember to ground. Vulnerability. Showing vulnerability is a sign of strength. Throat chakra and sodalite. Okay, so there might be something that you need to communicate. Maybe regarding this man holding the heart or this loving offer coming towards you. Be honest about what you feel. Okay, don't be afraid to be honest about what you feel is what I feel here. And last one of these, oneness. You are a part of the universe and always will be. Crown chakra, tourmalated quartz. So they're again asking you, door to spirit, connection with spirit. So keep that connection open. There might be some messages coming towards you. Maybe that's what they're trying to tell you. And also door to spirit through rest and rejuvenation, through grounding, through meditation, through sinking down, right? So even with all this passion and yeah, okay, now I get it. Of course, what they're saying as well is don't let this get into your head. I mean, don't let your ego kind of just force you on because you're impatient, that they say here, and you want to see the results and you have all this energy and then all this passion. Don't let your ego kind of push you too far here. Make sure that you have the balance. Make sure that you connect with spirit. Make sure that you follow the advice of your higher self here, so you don't go down a road maybe too far or too hard or too fast, you know, something like that. I have a feeling what they're trying to say here. So let's pull some charms here in the end, number 2, for this coming week. Oh, okay, there's something that fell out here. Nail polish. Okay, so you got a charm of nail polish. So that for me is about putting on the nice stuff. Don't be afraid to shine, you know. Don't be afraid to overdress, or, you know, if you're going to a meeting or something. I mean, you look good. You look like, put on the stuff that makes you feel good no matter what other people are wearing, you know. You have, this is kind of a holy person, or also, yeah, it's actually from the 3, what is it? The 3 wise men that came to Jesus with presents. So it's kind of that, but it's, for me, it's a symbolism of connection with spirit, connection with the divine, but also it can be significative for gifts coming your way. Okay, take it as it resonates. You have the charm of hope, so there's definitely possibilities for you moving forward. And you got the bopper, and that doesn't surprise me, because what happens here is that, you know, this one is bopping in the water when you're fishing. And that's kind of the feeling I get with you, with all this energy and all this want and all this drive forward. It might feel like you almost just have head above water, because it's going to be so much. So again, I think they're trying to tell you to slow down, make sure that you connect to spirit, make sure that you get some rest and some grounding here. You got the star, and that's a shooting star, not a shooting star, but a star is a symbol of achievement. It's a symbol of, you know, you will get there, kind of. And then you also have another star here, which is also can be interpreted as a sun, actually. I'll put that on the sun. You have a button here, so there might be something that you're trying to hold together. Maybe it's time to let go, or maybe it's time to hold it together. That is up to you. You also have bells chiming here, and bells chiming can of course be a wedding. It can be an invitation for a wedding. It can be, bells can also be kind of the universe trying to get your attention. And it can also be the bells of Christmas. So maybe something is happening come Christmas. Who knows? Maybe someone is having a baby or something. This is a rose, so that's of course a love offer for me. So again, with the love. So for some of you, I feel like this might have something to do with the relationship. But for others of you, I feel like this has something to do with money and, you know, work or passion or a hobby or something, forward movement, most definitely here. So, yeah, so again, I will only say that remember to ground, remember to rest, remember to be in contact with your higher self, making decisions moving forward. It looks like a very effective week for you. It looks like you can achieve a lot of stuff, and it looks like you have a lot of passion moving into this week, and I love to see that. So that was pretty much all I had for you, number 2. I hope you appreciated this reading. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and until the next time, I'll see ya. Bye. Okay, number 3, so if you chose this deck and this crystal, then this is the reading for you. I'll put your crystal up here, so it will be part of your reading. We're going to shuffle, and then we're going to pull 6 cards, as we always do in the weekly. This is the Muse Tarot, and I do believe that they have a little bit of different interpretations in this deck, but we will look at it. It's been a while since I used this deck. It's a beautiful kind of a springy back to them. That's what I love about these cards. We're getting close to spring here on the Northern Hemisphere, so that's always nice. I hope you're doing well, number 3. Hope you're maneuvering these energies that we are currently in, which might feel a little bit heavy. Remember to connect inwards, though. Remember to stay in the heart frequency. Okay, let's pull some cards. Page of Materials. 7 of Emotions. 7 of Materials. I believe Materials is coins or pentacles. 2 of Voices. 4 of Voices. Sorry, my dog is just barking in the background. 10 of Voices. And 3 of Materials. Okay. Just my dog hearing some car outside or something. Okay, so Voices, I believe, is, of course, Swords. Materials is the Pentacles. The Emotions is, of course, the Cups. Yeah, and that's what you have here. And there's also 3 of Materials here. So 3 of Pentacles. I was guided to look underneath, so let's look at that. The Tower. Okay. Yeah, I do have a feeling that there's a lot of stuff going on with you, number 3. The 10 of Swords is, of course, the card where you feel like you've been stabbed in the back, or where you feel like, oh, I can't do this anymore, you know, why will this never be over, you know, those kind of feelings. And the good news about the 10 of Swords, though, is that it is almost over, because it is the last of the swords. So it's kind of, and also in the original tarot, you will see someone lying on the ground with 10 swords in his back, but you see the sun coming up on the horizon. So that's kind of the message of the 10 of Swords as well, is that the sun is on the horizon. You're almost there. So this is the last of the hardship, is what they're saying here, okay? It is underneath 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles is, of course, where you have planted the seeds and it's starting to grow, okay? 3 of Pentacles, that is a communion. It's partnership. You see 3 women here. So that might be something that you want to look into. Is there a community? Is there a group? Is there a course? Is there something or someone? Is there maybe family members? Are you 3 in the family, 3 siblings? Are you 3 friends? You know, it's something like a group that might help you now move forward, okay? Especially since I saw the Tower here as well. There might be something new coming towards you. The Tower doesn't have to be negative. It can be positive. It all depends on the cards that's lying next to it, okay? So it might be something coming out of the blue that's positive, okay? Just to have that said. You have 7 of Emotions, which is 7 of Cups. That is choices, but it's also the card of reminding us, what are you focusing on? Because what you focus on is what you get more of, right? So it is a question of what are you focusing on, but it's also telling you that there are options here, okay? And they're asking you to spend time in finding what it is that you want, because the 4 of Swords is the card of rest. It's a card of stepping back. It's the card of re-looking at something. It's the card of yeah, you know, being in stillness and being for your alone a little bit to try and find out some stuff. The Swords is the mental mind, so it is about stilling the mental mind and seeing your way out, or seeing the possibilities, which is here. You also have 2 of Voices, which is 2 of Swords, and that's about choice. It can also be about, I don't know where to go. I don't know what choice to make. And the Page of Materials is, of course, the Page of Pentacles, which is new offer. So there might be someone who is trying to reach you with a new offer. And that might be why the Tower came up, because it might be something that comes out of the blue. Okay? So I would say that I think that this is something you need to spend time on, though. I feel like they're asking you to spend time on making your choice. There's an offer coming and you don't know where to go. You don't know what to do. You can't see the way. You have all these options. So that will be, you know, another option that you might have. And then they're asking you to contemplate. They're asking you to spend your time before making that decision, because it might actually help you in ending the situation here with the Ten of Swords, where you feel like things are not moving, or where you feel stuck, or where you feel like you've been betrayed, or where you feel like, oh, I can't do this anymore. Because they're saying that you have sown the seed here and it is growing, you know, but I think you have to spend some time making this choice in moving forward, and maybe contacting this group that where you feel comfortable. It can be work related, family, it can be friends, you know, you have to take that as it resonates. But there is somebody here who wants to help you, okay, who wants you to move forward, who wants the best for you, okay? So let us pull some oracle cards here as well. Number 3. Oh, one that just flew out. The thinking woman, yeah. So as I said again, you need to contemplate, you see, you need to think about this. And think, when I say think, I also mean with your heart and with your higher self. Don't let your ego make this decision, you know. And that's kind of why they're asking you to sink down here and to rest and rejuvenate and to really spend your time making this decision, okay? Because there might be an offer coming towards you that you are afraid of doing because you're not sure you'll be successful. Okay, or it might be something that you haven't thought about before, and it's scary, you know. 4th chakra, heart, as I said. Make the decision with your heart, okay? Angel of love, okay, so they're sending you love, but it can also be actually a love offer coming towards you. You have to take this as it resonates. And 1st chakra, Archangel Michael. So Archangel Michael might be with you here this coming week. What they're also saying with the 1st chakra is the root. Okay, so the root chakra might need some healing and looking into. Also with the heart. Underneath, Angel of Strength. That's beautiful. So you have the strength within you is what they're saying. Even though you might not feel it right now. But the 1st chakra can also be about your roots, you know, where you come from, your parents, your upbringing and all that. So there might be something within your roots that has been made you feel this way, like the 10 of Swords. That has been kind of a rocky road maybe. So you have to take this as it resonates with you, number 3. But I do see that you've had some struggles, and I do see that you are at a point now where you don't know what direction to go maybe. Or you're insecure about something. You don't know if you're going to say yes to an offer. But contemplation, stillness, taking your time, that's kind of the answer no matter what it is that you are facing right now. Okay, let's see. Creativity. Use creativity to transform your pain into positivity. Throat chakra and Amazonite. So throat chakra, they're also saying speak your truth. Stand in your truth. See the truth. Vulnerability, again with the throat. Showing vulnerability is a sign of strength. So again, they're asking you to say what you feel here. Don't be afraid to say what you feel, okay? Journey. To enjoy the journey, let go of the outcome. Sacral chakra, and it said red aventurine might be a crystal for you. So with that, they're saying detach from the outcome. So don't look at, you know, don't be afraid of, okay, but how is this going to end up in the end? You know, how is this going to work? Look at where you are right now, okay? And when you detach from the outcome, when you make the decision from the heart here and now, and just focus on the here and now, that's when you make the right steps, okay? Maybe you're not ready to see the outcome yet. Maybe, you know, that's far in the future and you're not supposed to see it right now. You have to take that as it resonates, number 3. Let's pull some charms. Okay, let's see what you get. Okay, so you got kind of this is part of a earring. So this for me is about putting on the nice stuff, okay? Don't be afraid to shine now. This is a leaf, so an invitation for more nature. You also got this cow, which is this cow friends, which is kind of the funny friends. So maybe there's some funny friends. Maybe there are some easygoing people that you can kind of hang with right now that will give you that right energy. Okay. You got money here. Kind of a symbolism for money. So there's abundance here as well. So as I said with the Seven of Materials, you planted a seed and it's starting to grow. So it might bring you good fortune here as well. Now you have the symbol of the 7th chakra. So there's a chakra balancing needed here. Okay. I will put it here together with a contemplation card here. Yeah, you might need to balancing your chakra, to put some new energy in there and to make sure that you are in balance in general. This for me is about air, okay? It's kind of symbolizes the different layers of the air for me. And so you might have been a little bit too much in your head as well here, I would say, number 3. You got a little blue crown. Now that can be a baby, and it can be your baby. It can be your baby as in your business, your passion, something that's growing, as I said with the 7 of Materials here. But it can also be a baby boy, of course. I don't know if you have children or if you're planning to, or, you know. But it can also be that you are being crowned, kind of. You're being rewarded, okay? Take that as it resonates. You have a train, so there might be some travel coming this week. And you also have a suitcase that says travel on it. So I would definitely say that might be some traveling coming. You have a shield here. So I don't know if you put up your shield a little bit too much. That might be shielding yourself. With that, I would say, no, it's more about secluding yourself. It's more about taking the time for yourself is what I feel there. You got a purple heart. Beautiful. You got a peace symbol here with the dove, with the peace symbol kind of in their beacon, with an olive branch in their beacon. So there might be somebody who's coming towards you who wants to make peace, okay? Take that as it resonates. Now, you also have a dragon. That is the first time I have ever gotten this charm, actually. I have never gotten the dragon charm, even though it's been part of my bowl for a long time. The dragon energy is, you know, you can believe this or not, but I do believe that the mystical beings of our folklore on this planet might actually come from other dimensions, come from, you know, that we peek into maybe the afterlife or other dimensions or other worlds, if you will. And I believe dragons exist in another realm, okay? So, with that being said, what you can do is you can draw towards you that energy, whether you believe in dragons or not. You can kind of log into that kind of energy and pull that towards you. The dragons can, when they breathe the fire, they can rinse away anything that doesn't serve you, okay? So that's kind of what the dragon breath does. So you can call that upon you, and you can kind of have them breathe on you in that sense. And of course, it won't burn you, but it will burn away, if you will, everything that doesn't serve you anymore. It's protective. The dragon can also be brought in for protection. And the dragons can also be used as their energy to gain power, to gain strength, to be fierce, to gain their fierce energy, okay? So you have to take this as it resonates with you. Now, you can also see, for some of you who actually believe or understand the fact that these mythical beings can actually exist in another realm, you can actually be visited by that. You can be visited by that energy. You can be visited by a dragon in light form, okay? So that might be something to look into for some of you. Some people actually have a dragon with them, a dragon energy, or kind of the light being of a dragon with them. So look into what resonates and what feels right for you, number 3. But dragon energy, very exciting, I have to say, okay? So I feel like that was pretty much all I had for you. I hope this made sense. Comment below in the comment section, please, and give it a thumbs up if you like this reading. And subscribe if you haven't, if you like this content. Now, I think that was pretty much it. I wish you the very best moving into this week, number 3. Until the next time I see you. Bye.